Yeah, like golf, I want you to do the same thing every time you pull up. I don't know if you do or don't, but just right before you know that gate, 30 drop, they walk away. And you take a big ass breath, big as you can, and then just block everything out and just stare at that gate. What's a normal lap time around here?
I haven't done one in a minute. I want to say like 103.
And when you're going in here, you're chopping your throttle right there, and that's just sending you forward, and then it's making you hit that front whoop, that next whoop hard on your front, and that just starts the teeter effect. Don't chop. Try to stay one fluid motion all the way through.
All right.
No chop. No chop.
He will be the champ here in Georgia this afternoon. Ready to go. This is 250 East. Just one heat per regional championship. Let's go. Here in Atlanta. Lawrence against the red one.
Getting a little morning warm up in here, get the body warmed up and kind of get the heart rate warmed up to operate intent before we head out to the track. But my program that Wardy's been helping me with this year, we do a lot, change things up quite a bit, and definitely helps a lot with feeling good when I get out for that first moto. Today we're gonna head out to the track. We got some 4-lap sprints, we got a heat race, and 2 8-lap or 8-minute plus 1 motos to do. So kind of similar to like replicating a race day, just we kind of change things up a little bit and split the main into two motos to bring the intensity up a little higher. So kind of change things up, but it should be good. It's a side to ride today, feeling good, and just get some more time in on the bike.
Obviously we got Atlanta going on right now. For you, when you're watching this, what are you looking at and kind of taking note of?
So I kind of just watch the different riding styles of the different guys, kind of try and pick apart little techniques that I can see that they do where they can maybe push through a jump or scrub, or just like any kind of little thing I can pick up on, body positioning through certain sections. It's not really watching just to watch. I'm kind of studying to see where I can improve my riding.
So
Honestly, it's been more on the mental side of things that's really been holding me back. I feel like I've always and felt like I have the skill and the ability to be where I'd like to be, you know. It just kind of comes down to who's in the right head place and who's mentally strong at the races and able to like have that confidence and ride the way you know how when it comes down to race day. So that's been a huge thing for me, which is part of why I hired a mental sports psychologist to help me this year as well. So that's been another big like key thing to my racing this year. I would definitely say this has been my best year yet. I may have had a few, I know like 2015 I had a pretty good season, but I would say as far as just like my growth and like getting to another level in my riding and in my mental side as well, like this year's definitely my best year, and it's on par to be my best year ever to be. So we have 2 rounds left, Denver and Salt Lake, so you got to see how those go. But it's already, to this point, I've done my career best this year, and we're just going to get better for sure.
What for you? What's the end goal for you? Like what will leave you feeling, I guess, satisfied and feeling like you achieved what your potential is? Like what is that level for you?
I mean, I know my potential for sure is to be able to be a main event guy every single weekend. And working on the mental side of things, I think both me and my mental coach Jay, we both think that even can go even further than originally I thought possible, which is kind of awesome to learn, you know, and see. But I definitely want to see myself like in the main event every weekend, like breaking into that top 10 every weekend, and just kind of see what I can do from there. But like I said, right now it's a bit of a process, but we're taking steps to get there, and it's definitely showing the work I've put in this year and where we've gotten from where we were last year. And yeah, like I think I honestly am pretty confident that we'll get a main event before the season's over.
Yeah, like golf, I want you to do the same thing every time you pull up. I don't know if you do or don't, but just right before you know that gate, 30 drop, they walk away. And you take a big ass breath, big as you can, and then just block everything out and just stare at that gate. What's a normal lap time around here?
I haven't done one in a minute. I want to say like 103.
And when you're going in here, you're chopping your throttle right there, and that's just sending you forward, and then it's making you hit that front whoop, that next whoop hard on your front, and that just starts the teeter effect. Don't chop. Try to stay one fluid motion all the way through.
All right.
No chop. No chop. Yo, Davey's feeling it. I like it.
Fucking kicked that triple so hard.
It's all right. Dude, that
To get
last
straight coming
that-
up it.
that last lap you did was, you did the whoops the best. You didn't chop and you like when you're on the whoops and you're going in, like you do the chop and then that sends you forward and then you're kind of just trying to hold on and you're kind of just flopping all over. Getting that pin, head over your bars and squeeze as hard as you can and then just straight as you can go. But that last set you did was great. You got them.
Run through.
Yeah. And that was your best lap time so far.
I met Bobby quite a while ago, like probably known each other for almost like 7 years, and he used to be Garrett Marchbank's mechanic, another buddy of mine. So when they first moved out here, we hung out quite a bit and got to know each other really well. So Bobby's a good friend of mine, and he's a really good friend, wants to see me do good, and he always wants to help out anytime he can. So he on his days off, like he has a race weekend this weekend, so he has today off, so he'll come out and help me out on Thursdays sometimes when he has free time, and just spin some wrenches and help make sure my bike's good. And he's been around and through Supercross stuff with like Marchie and stuff, so he knows, like really just cool seeing and having his help, because he knows what to say, like sees things on the track and like, hey, try this or try that, and it's really knowledgeable. So really love having him out here helping me and stuff. It's definitely a huge help to me, so it's cool having like good friends like that and just people who care and want to see me do good. It was a good day. It was definitely tough. The track was pretty dry today, and they rode it yesterday, so didn't get prepped or anything, which is pretty typical for me, but I'm lucky that Elsinore lets me ride here when I need to on the off days, so just appreciate them doing that. But definitely had quite a few people yesterday. The track got pretty gnarly because it was pretty rutted and dry, hard packed, so today it was just super slick and blue grooved, and the water didn't really help much for traction at this point, so we opted to just leave it dry for the day. So but yeah, it was definitely a tough day, but it was still good. We got some riding in, got some work done, worked on some whoops and stuff, and just flowing through the track and getting a little comfortable being uncomfortable with the conditions not being ideal.